Okay, so you picked flat barbell bench. We're going to do a flat barbell bench here. So we're going to take about a medium grip. You don't want to, if you get it out, if you actually use a wide grip, it's a little bit more on the sternal head of your pecs, but it's a little harder on your shoulders. I kind of like that medium grip. If you're in close, it's really good for your triceps. We like the medium grip. So now on the incline benches, you notice we didn't touch our chest with the bar. On the flat benches, we do because it's very comfortable taking the bar down all the way. Now look at Brett's elbows. His elbows aren't flared and they're also not tucked. It's somewhere in between. That, I think, is the best position for bodybuilders. All right, it's the safest, and it's, I think, the most on your chest. Now, also notice his tempo. He's good in control on the way down, and he's driving up explosively on the way up. As you're getting up heavier in weights, the bar is only going to come up so fast. But I still want you to think in your head, I'm going to drive this bar up as hard as I can. I'm going to activate all the fast twitch muscle fibers. We're going to make them grow. Notice how he's coming to about 4/5 lockout as well. He's keeping tension on his pecs. Right back down, good tempo, and fire it up. Okay. That's your barbell bench press. Okay, so for phase 2, training explosively, I want your rep scheme to be more like 6 to 8. What I like to do is a top set of 6, and then the next week I like to try to get a top set of 7 with the same weight. And then I like to try to get a top set of 8. And then if I can do that, I'll add a little bit of weight and I'll come back down to 6 reps. So week 1, a set of the best weight you can do for 6. The next week you fight like a dog, you try to get 7, the next week 8. If you succeed, then the 4th week you would come back and add a little bit more weight back to 6. So you've progressively overloaded. Now, in terms of how many sets like that, you want to work up to a top set. So typically what I'll do is I'll do a set or 2 just to feel the new pattern that you're using, the new exercise. And then I'll do a couple sets where I leave 2-3 reps in the tank. And then the last set, it's going to be really close to failure. I don't want you to necessarily go until the bar that you can't get off your chest, okay? But it should be close to failure. It should be the maximum amount of weight you can get with good form for the prescribed number of reps, which could be 6, 7, or 8. So again, I can't emphasize enough, really good form on the compound movements. You're not going to feel isolation. You're going to have a lot of muscles working at once, your chest, your shoulders, your tries, and that's okay. We're just trying to make everything bigger and stronger. Okay, now that you've done this, I want you to go to phase 3. So we're going to have 3 more exercises that you're headed into for phase 3. So you can now get that crazy supermax pump after doing your heavy explosive lifting.